Hello, Jeff Productions. I'm really interested in finding out some of your new film ideas. So Josh, I hear you are representing the film company and speaking for the rest of your group. What is the first film idea you have come up with?
Our first idea as a group is to have a detective looking at a crime scene with a group of other detectives or police. While talking to the police, the main character will have a sudden realisation that the case he is working on is about a crime he committed himself in his distant memory. This particular detective suffered from memory loss in the past, and joining the police/detective force was a new start for him. As he comes onto location where the crime happened, he starts to have flashbacks of the crime he committed in the same location. The film will start in the present, with the main character talking to the police, and then it will go back in time to show past events. This film idea is great because the main character is an antagonist, which is unusual for a thriller film, as most commonly the main character will be a protagonist.
That's a really interesting idea you have for your film. What are some other options?
Another idea we have come up with is to have a detective going to research why people keep getting killed in the same place. This film idea has a slightly Jack the Ripper element to it. The detective will see a lot of clues around the river and will be making notes, for example, and taking down information for the case. The tension will build as there begins to be clues of the killer being on location while the detective is working. The film will come to climax when the killer is presented on screen directly in front of the detective. The rest of the film will not be seen. It will cut out here, or the camera will drift off from the main subject and the audience will not see what happens next between the detective and the killer.
Another really interesting film idea. Do you have any other film ideas, possibly set inside or completely different storyline?
The final idea is set inside a big empty warehouse. The overall storyline for this film is an interrogation. The victim in the film owes the antagonist money because of a loss when gambling, with very famous and successful gamblers. The victim in the film has lost the money, and therefore is being tortured by the antagonist until the victim gives in and tells him where the money is. The victim will be strapped onto a chair and will be held at gunpoint by the antagonist.
These are some really interesting ideas to choose from. I can't wait to see which one you choose and develop.